Alright guys, so here's the smashed up Hyper. We've got a brand new chassis for it because someone nicked the chassis for their one. So I've got a brand new 7075 in it. Is it 7075?
7075.
7075. See, last time we took it out, we broke the arm off. So I've got my nicely fixed up Hyper here, and oh, look at that! I don't want to mess it all up. And if you look at this one here, it's my Team C truggy. Look at the state of that under there. That's from hitting skateboard ramps and stuff like that. So what I was thinking, I've got this bit of titanium here. So if I cut a bit out and screw that onto the back here with these 4 screws here. Maybe put another one here as well. Not only is it going to protect it, titanium, as it hits concrete or tarmac, it's supposed to make loads of sparks. So that'd be pretty cool. Because that's this thing, if we take it up to the skate park, as it's going to go up the ramp, that's going to bottom out onto the concrete and just leave a trail of sparks going up the ramp. I think that'd be pretty awesome. Oh, I don't want to get too dirty with grinding and stuff, so I'm going to put myself some of these on. Oh, bloody hell, that was hard to cut, guys. That is really hard, and it does spark a lot as well, so I'm pretty sure it'll work. So hopefully I can find a drill bit that's good enough to drill through it. God, Jesus, guys, that is hard work. Oh, guys, that don't want to drill. Look, it's so hard, this material. I don't know if I'm going to need a special drill bit or anything like that. So I'm going to leave that for now. I've got the bits marked out where I've got to do it. So once I find a decent drill bit, I'll drill them out, and it's just a matter of bolting it on. Right, next mod. Ha ha ha. The motor and ESC, what's in this thing at the moment, I don't think it's really that manly. I mean, we geared it up a bit to try and get some good top end out of it, and it just keeps cutting out. And if you look at how thin these wires are here, look, I mean, that's not going to take much current, is it? So we'll take that out, and we got this. It's a Hobbywing brushless combo. It's a Max 8. I think it's a 2200 kV motor. Yep, there you go, 2200. So that's a good compromise between speed and bashing. So here's my little YouTube recording station, trying to step it up for you guys, make better videos. Alright, so here's the ESC. Pretty standard Hobbywing Max 8 look. I mean, these are going to come off. I don't like Deans, I always melt them. There we have it, guys, 2200 kV. That's got some good compression, guys. I've got a feeling this is going to go pretty fast. I mean, if you compare, look, Compare the size of these wires, look. Day and night difference. The size of these little bullets on there. So we'll get that in there, guys, and then we'll give it a go. Right, so this went in that way around. So we're going to want the new motor. I don't know what way around we're going to want it in there. Oh. I don't know what way we want the wires to go. I mean, the ESC is going to go there. So, right, let's get this ESC out of there first. And I think I'll turn the motor to position. That's where the wires end up looking nice. Right then, wires. But anyway, so if it goes that way around. Pick up the wires that way. That's fairly neat. Or we can have it that way. That's neat as well, but then we've got more crossing over wires, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'll probably do it this way actually, because if I got it this way, then the wires are more, in the way. If I do it that way, then these wires here are really close to the outside of the car, and if there's any slack in the battery wires, these might start poking out. So yeah, alright, I'm going to put it on that way round, and that means we've got to mount this motor roughly in that position. Alright, so that like that, that like that. Wires reach perfectly. Alright, so we'll stick a bit of Loctite on there. We don't want this coming loose. Whenever you've got a metal to metal thread, it's always worth putting some Loctite on. I mean, what you're really supposed to do is use quite a mild Loctite, maybe the blue, and degrease all your threads and make sure everything's nice and clean. But I'm lazy, so I use industrial Loctite. That way I don't have to bother cleaning the threads. I can leave all the oil and stuff on there. And I only put a little dabble on there. So that's probably a bit much. Pinion wise, we don't normally do any math. We just have a look, and normally when something comes with a pinion, the pinion's way too small and the car will be really fast, because I suppose they got to cater for the masses. And I don't want you overheating your motor and blowing your ESC and hurting people. So they get you quite low out of the box. So what we normally do, we double the size of the pinion. Well, maybe not double. I mean, I think this would normally come with a 15 tooth. So we up it inside to like a 22 or something like that. And just see how it goes. I mean, you got to keep an eye on temperatures, guys. Especially if you're not doing your maths. Sort of run it, and you sort of get a feel if it's overgeared or undergeared. If it feels stupidly fast and wheelies everywhere, then it'll definitely be worth just bringing it in every few minutes or even every few seconds and just check the temperature of everything. And if it's getting too hot to touch, then you're going to have to either gear down or not be so trigger happy. I think I could probably do some Loctite on there as well. So I'd rather struggle later on in the workshop and have to drill stuff out than to be out in the field bashing, and then it ruins your day because you keep having to do nuts and bolts up all the time. And then you haven't got any Loctite on you, and if you do have it on you, then you've got to sort of leave it overnight for it to go off. I mean, it's all good and well keeping it in your bash sack, but it's not going to go hard. And what will happen, you'll do it up and then it will just come straight back off again. It will just ruin your day. So I'd rather that's on there tight now. And no, that's not going to give me any grief when I'm out bashing. You always want to clean the surface that you're going to stick stuff to, so you've got to clean the ESC and the mount. And I always use this Worth brake cleaner stuff. Don't know if we get anything out of this one actually. No, let me go get another one. Guys, whenever you're spraying something on your RC and you're not sure if it's going to be safe for your plastic or not, just try it on a tiny little bit first and see before you go straight in. But I know this stuff here is good make. And brake cleaner shouldn't really eat any plastic at all. If it does, then it's a bad brake cleaner. But this stuff here from Worth, good stuff. Right, so on a sensorless system, you can plug these in any order, and if it runs backwards, you just swap two over. But if you're running a censored system, don't do that, guys, you can melt something. If it's censored, then you've got to go by the CBA on here, and if it runs the wrong way around, then you've got to go inside with your program box and change something. But sensorless, it really doesn't matter. Next, I'm going to have to cut these off. I'm not really too sure where the best place is to run this wire. I mean, I was sort of thinking, do I run it underneath this battery tray? Then I can come across under here, and then up there. But then every time you move the battery thing, just going to rub on there. So I thought, nah. So I didn't really want to put it up here, it doesn't look too neat. But I'm kind of thinking, it's got to go that way anyway. So it doesn't matter which way where you run it, it's got to cross over somewhere. And up here I think it's going to be out of the way of most things. So that'll have to do. Plus if you ever got to work on it, it's a lot easier to take it off. And I always go over functionality, over looks any day. I run it too tight because I don't want to squash these capacitor things and the fan case, but just some in there just in case that does come unstuck. It's not all going to flap about and rip all the wires out. Alright, so now I'm going to solder these connectors on. I'll do that off camera. I've got another video how to do soldering, and anyway, I'm not really a soldering expert anyway, so you're probably better off watching someone else's video when it comes to soldering, guys. Alright guys, little trick here. If you've got some heat shrink and one size is just a little bit too tight just to go over, and your next size up is maybe a bit too big, what you can do is get the smaller one, put a pair of scissors inside and just gently pull that apart. Do both sides to keep it even. And now that'll go over there lovely. Alright, so we're all wired up. So, see if it works. Oh, success, lovely. Alright, so that's going the wrong way. So, all we got to do is pull a couple of these out. Swap them over. And it should go the right way then. God, these are tight. Blowing that one off the rim. Look. Alright, that's going to be fast, guys. Alright, so success so far, guys. I mean, it's stupid fast. I mean, that balloon, that tyre out so far, it ripped all the super glue off. So I'll have to glue that back on. So we're going to take it out, give it a few speed runs, see how well it does. I've got a feeling it might be a little bit over geared. So if it gets too hot, we'll put a smaller pinion on there. And, you know, I want it good all round. I want it to do high speed, but I want it to bash as well. So it's got to be good all round. So, alright guys, hope you liked that video. If you did, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, smash that bell button to stay notified, guys. See you soon. See you soon, guys.